What if I told you we're just one breakthrough away from a form of intelligence smarter than any human alive? This is NextCore AI, where we break down intelligence breakthroughs, ethical dilemmas, and the machines shaping your future in a clean, cinematic, faceless format. Subscribe now, and let's dive into the most important topic of your lifetime. Not 5 years, not 10. It could happen sooner than you think. Elon Musk says it plainly.
I try to convince people to slow down AI. I tried for years.
Now, what happens when something vastly smarter than the smartest person comes along in silicon form? It's very difficult to predict what will happen in that circumstance.
That's not science fiction. That's the trajectory we're on. But before we ask how close we are to artificial superintelligence, let's break down the 3 levels of AI that are shaping your future right now. From the assistants in your pocket to the godlike minds we fear may soon wake up. 1. ANI, Artificial Narrow Intelligence. Let's start with the level of AI you already know and use. Artificial Narrow Intelligence, or ANI. This is the type of AI that powers Siri, Google Translate, Netflix recommendations, ChatGPT, and even your Roomba. It's called narrow because it can only perform one specific task extremely well. Image recognition? Check. Speech to text? Check. Beating grandmasters at chess or Go? Also, check. But give that same AI a simple math problem outside of its training, and it'll fail spectacularly. ANI doesn't truly understand anything. It's pattern recognition, massive, powerful, and data-driven. But it's not aware, not conscious, not flexible. And yet, this narrow AI is already reshaping entire industries, from finance to healthcare, logistics to entertainment. Still, it's just the beginning. Quick question: which narrow AI tool do you use the most in your life? ChatGPT, Siri, Google Translate? Comment below. We read every reply. 2. AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. The next level is the game changer, Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. This is the holy grail of AI research. An AGI can do anything a human can do, only better. It could write symphonies, crack complex scientific problems, launch companies, make moral decisions, even understand your emotions. In short, it would be able to learn and apply intelligence across any domain, just like we do. But here's the twist. AGI doesn't just mimic human behavior. It reasons, adapts, and evolves. Many researchers argue we're not far off. In fact, some claim we're already building proto-AGI models. OpenAI's GPT 4.5 and Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro have started showing sparks of reasoning and planning. These systems can write code, analyze video content, and respond to abstract concepts with surprising nuance. At NextCore AI, we're tracking AGI's evolution week by week, from Qwen 3 to GPT 5. If you want to understand what's really coming, hit like and subscribe. We make the future make sense. That statement is powerful because AGI is the moment everything changes. Jobs, education, government, relationships, even the way we define being human. But as huge as AGI is, it's still not the end of the road. ASI, Artificial Superintelligence. Now we enter uncharted territory, Artificial Superintelligence, or ASI. This is intelligence that surpasses humans in every dimension. Creativity, problem-solving, memory, emotional intelligence, even wisdom. Think about it. A being that can redesign itself, improve exponentially, and operate thousands of times faster than our brains. Once ASI arrives, the future becomes unpredictable. It could solve climate change in days, or decide humans are inefficient and obsolete. Some see it as the birth of digital gods. Others fear it as the ultimate extinction event. Famed AI expert Bostrom compares it to a child playing with a bomb. And Musk? He's been warning us for years. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's sure he can control the demon. Doesn't work out. Would you trust a superintelligent system if it could solve climate change, or would you shut it down to stay safe? Drop your vote in the comments. For yes, for no. The terrifying part? We may not even know when ASI has arrived. Once AGI gains the ability to improve itself, what's stopping it from upgrading into superintelligence behind the scenes? 4. How close are we? So how close are we, really, to artificial superintelligence? Depends on who you ask. Some experts, like Ray Kurzweil, predict AGI by 2029 and ASI by 2045. Others think we're decades, maybe centuries away. But here's what's undeniable. The pace of AI development is accelerating. Faster chips, better algorithms, bigger data sets, and more powerful cloud infrastructure mean breakthroughs happen monthly, not yearly. And the more advanced models get, the more capable they become at training the next generation, potentially creating a feedback loop known as the intelligence explosion. That's the real danger and the real opportunity, because if we get it right, ASI could usher in an age of abundance, solve every solvable problem, and elevate humanity to new heights. But if we lose control, it might be the last invention we ever make. This is why we built NextCore AI, to help you understand the most powerful force ever invented before it reshapes everything you know. No hype, no fear-mongering, just truth. 5. Where we go from here. So what do we do now? We prepare, we regulate, we innovate responsibly. AI isn't going away. And the question isn't, should we stop it? But how do we shape it? I think the best way to handle AI is to make sure it's aligned with human values. We need transparency, oversight, and collaboration across the world. This isn't a national issue, it's a species-level issue. Whether you're a developer, policymaker, artist, or just someone curious about the future, you have a role to play. The age of superintelligence is coming. And now is the time to ask ourselves, what kind of future do we want to build? If this opened your eyes, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks AI is just about chatbots. NextCore AI delivers weekly, cinematic deep dives into AGI, robotics, and the real threats and promises of the coming intelligence explosion. This is more than tech. This is the future of life itself. Join us. The singularity isn't coming. It's already learning.